So what we were proposing was 5 for the ANC, 4 for us, and 1 for the IFP in relation to the proportionality clause, the inclusivity clause, and reflecting the will of the voters clause. That would have been fair. Not quibbling over numbers, but saying there's some principles that underlie the numbers that have to be respected. Right. The ANC said, no, we'll give you 3, but we're going to bring in other parties. We said, what other parties? Please tell us. That is in good faith. If you're establishing a government of provincial unity, we need to know, because we have some red lines. We actually do. And they wouldn't tell us, and today they said, no, well, actually the plan was to give you 3 and to take 7. So we could see that they'd been in bad faith, which was a huge problem for us. And then they said, okay, we can give now 1 to the IFP, but then you have to still keep 3, and we take 6. It doesn't work that way. There's got to be fairness. And it is very hard for the ANC to come to terms with losing power. I understand that. But they got 34%. They didn't get 50% plus 1. And that means that they can't dictate the terms. Yes, they are still the biggest party in the government of national unity, but we're not far behind them, and this has to be a power-sharing arrangement.
When the deadlock was reached, usually we didn't reach the deadlock, as the statement of the SG indicate. When we arrived there, it said we are going to brief the national leadership. Unfortunately, the other party went to make an announcement that there is a deadlock. So I'll leave the subsequent event to our SG. We are communicating the executive this evening, definitely. And this time is not going to be postponed. It's definite. This evening, we'll have the Executive Council of Gauteng. Are you going to work with MK and EFF? We are working with everyone. And we have worked with everyone, as guided by the statement that the SGF indicated. What we are going to do, and we've done it, all the political parties that are part of the Gauteng legislature, all of them have agreed to work with us, including the DA. All of them. There's no single political party that said does not want to work with us. There's only one political party that said, which is POSA, will relate with you based on what is on the agenda of the legislature. But Action SA, we met with them. Something. We said, no, it's fine. There's nothing wrong. They've requested that they be accommodated at a certain committee. We feel that we can.
Are we going to be working with the MK or the EFF? The EFF and MK have said that they don't want to be part of the GNU. We have repeatedly said that to you. So we don't know where the question arises. They said they don't want to be part of the GNU where other political parties participate because they've got the red line for that. And they've made their positions very clear that they don't recognize it. So that question does not arise to us.
Are you going to work with MK and EFF? We are working with everyone. And we have worked with everyone, as guided by the statement that the SGF indicated. What we are going to do, and we've done it, all the political parties that are part of the Gauteng legislature, all of them have agreed to work with us, including the DA.
For presenting to us their Deputy Speaker. We want to thank the IFP, who will be mentioned in the Executive Council, Rice, Mzansi, as well as the Patriotic Alliance. We further work together with other political parties that have accepted to be part of government of provincial unity, but chose to use the Gauteng provincial legislature as their terrain of operation. As I said, when I delivered my acceptance speech at the legislature, we've been asked to work together.